And I'm
Camera right there. Welcome back to ChiroThon 2022. We are amazingly excited to have a very special guest today. And in doing so, we want to start talking about what it means to be the very, very best you can be. And to do so, well, you cannot do it without showcasing an Olympic champion. So for our next vignette, which we're very excited and want to first thank all of you at home, because without you watching, we wouldn't have a reason to be here, and it's all about celebrating this fantastic profession, elevating the education, which we know we will do with this next guest. And last but not least, on the bottom there is a button, and that button says donate, and we need you to donate today. Why? Because we're seeing a small minority of the population, and we need to treat the vast majority. So with you here, that's going to happen. So look back there, we have the ChiroThon 2022 ticker, and we're almost 70% of the way there as we're moving through today. The day is not over, your dollars count, and we're extremely grateful. Grateful for one sponsor today in this very special moment. It's ChiroSecure for helping us stream live on 12 channels. So a very big shout out to ChiroSecure for putting the streaming together, because we know with all technology, there's always fabulous opportunities for even greater challenges. Speaking of being at peak performance, I would like to introduce my next guest, and what a guest we have. We have LaShawn Merritt. Now, many of you will see or have seen the Olympics, but let me tell you, this is an American track and field awesome athlete. And with his presentation today, I want you to we know that you're a 3-time Olympian. We also know you're an 8-time world champion. Would you mind showing our audience those 2 medals that you happen to have brought with you? Now, we can't wear all of them, so let's just be realistic. You know, showcasing the finest of Olympic performance. LaShawn Merritt is quite an athlete, so they're very beautiful. Tell our audience, what medals are you actually holding in your hand?
Well, I'm grateful and blessed and happy to be here, first of all. Right here, I have the Olympic gold medal from Beijing 2008, where I won the 400. And I also anchored the Americans for the 4x4. So I have 2 of these, one for 400 and one for the 4x4. This one is one from Rio 2016. I got 2 there, but I just bought one from Beijing and one from Rio today.
Fantastic. May I hold one?
Yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is as close as I am ever going to get to an Olympic medal. So here we are. Now you can be my Olympic champions out there by continuing to share this fantastic message. And this story is real. It is true. And I want to start with bringing LaShawn into my world. Now we know we have to start somewhere. This medal is heavy. I mean, I could do a workout with this. We're going to start with somewhere, so that we can go to now here. See how easy that is? Somewhere in your youth, you decided, I'm going to be an Olympic athlete. So tell me how the Olympic journey started.
You know what? When I was younger, I was the fastest in baseball, football, basketball, all the sports I did. And I didn't discover track and field until high school. I started running some. My junior year in high school, I started running the 400, the event I actually specialized in for about 16 years. My coach told me we're at a track meet and no one wanted to run the 400. Hardest event on the track, some would say. And I said, you know what, I'll run it. My coach said, you know, real men run the 400. I stepped up to the plate. First Olympic Games was 2008. I was sort of the underdog there. I went there. I had only been running the event for 3 years. Went there and I won by the largest margin that anyone had ever won on an Olympic race.
Wow.
So that was amazing. Then went on to get the gold in the 4x4, which was amazing, which is the last event of the Olympic Games. So I closed the Olympic Games in 2008, which was awesome. Then I went to 2012, had an undefeated season that year. 2 weeks before Olympic Games, which was in London, I pulled a hamstring. I was in Monte Carlo. So there was a lot of therapy, a lot of quantum neurology, chiropractic work, a lot to get me back going. And in 2016, which was my third Olympic Games, I got a bronze and a gold. And it was amazing to be able to represent my country and represent the people the team, from my therapist to my chiropractor to my coach and everybody around me who had invested in me to go out and perform well. And now I'm Olympic champion, and in the middle of those, there's a lot of world championships. So I did well at those also.
Absolutely, you did 8 times. But that's not over, because he said something very important, and that's investment. An investment in your future starts at the very beginning, where you start to recognize, I have these special resources and I need to use them wisely. And wisely you did. So there has been injuries, there has been setbacks. Tell us a little bit about how chiropractic really helped you be as mobile as you are.
Well, I remember when I first started, I met a guy and he was a chiropractor. This was when I was about 19 years old. And he let me know how important it was because of the nervous system. And what I was doing was all nervous system based. Uh, Biggest thing in 2012 when I got injured, pulled a hamstring. I did a lot of hyperbaric chamber work. I did a lot of like I said, quantum neurology. And a lot of chiropractor. My event is a 400. So the 400, you have two curves. You have a straightaway curve, where you have a curve, straightaway curves. And practicing and performing at that high level throws the body off, because my outside leg is constantly, uh, I'm applying more pressure on my outside leg. So that was actually what happened in 2012. I got on the curve, the second curve of my event, and I remember before I didn't feel as balanced as I usually feel, and that hamstring just pulled. I know when I get chiropractic work, it relaxes the body. The more the muscles are relaxed, the more I can contract them, the more speed, and um, the total alignment helped me recover. It helped me perform all over the board, but it really helped with my injury because the QN specialized my functional movements. The chiropractor dealt more with the structural of everything, but the QN really dialed in the functional movements of everything, and we got those sharp and sent the signal from my brain to my muscles and specifically what I needed to do. And I got back in 2013, was one of the world championships that I won after uh, a season when I was injured. So I'm the guy in the track and field world that's always in the trainer's office. I'm not hanging out. I look at it like, if I was a Formula One driver, I need to know everything about my car, and my car is my body.
I think you said it well, because I know there's Formula One driver fans out there right this very minute. And there's some standing at this event right now, at this very minute. But what I want to say is, when you are driving a car, and I remember Dee Trotter, she's such a gem. She said, without chiropractic for this machine, it would not drive well. So you said a very important thing: setbacks. They're real. They're real in every life. And it's really our ability to have that setback and then have your comeback.
Right.
And you found that comeback because you found chiropractic care. And you also recognized it wasn't just chiropractic care, it was how you were aware of your balance, your stability, and your mobility.
Absolutely.
So before we end today, knowing as an Olympic athlete who needs and depends on the entire structural pieces to come together to be fluid, and when I mean fluid, watching you run is literally like a beautiful dance.
Thank
I mean,
you.
everything is so perfect, and it has to be to have that kind of speed.
Absolutely.
But tell me, when you don't feel right logistically, because a lot of people out there in the audience, some of consumers, some have never seen a chiropractor, and we hope by the end of this particular vignette, you're going to think, he's pretty fast. Maybe I too should see a chiropractor. But tell the audience, without chiropractic and your ability to take care of, as Dee Trotter would say, this machine, how do you think you would function?
Not well. You know, I got the nickname because I'm so aware of my body. I've seen the top doctors over the world, and it's always, man, you're really in tune with your body. That early in my career, my nickname is Machine Merritt.
Ah, I
Yeah.
didn't even know that.
Yep, on how fluid I look when I run, etc. And I feel like it's like having a screw loose. If you're driving a car and the screw loose or something is wrong with the brakes, you can tell because you're moving at speeds that's the normal person don't run at these
No, they
speeds.
don't.
So the smallest thing you can feel, and it's helped. It's helped when I'm not adjusted well, and I haven't had my quantum neurology. Honestly, I don't even feel like running. You know, but I've been doing it for a long time, and I can feel I adjust during it, but it's not a good race. It's never been a good race where I don't get adjusted before.
I really do appreciate you saying that because there are many that are suffering without the benefits of chiropractic care, and they may not know that there are things that are mounting up on them. And that's unfortunate because usually when it starts to layer one on top of the other, it really does shut the machine
It
down.
does.
Sometimes the ability not to have pain is not a blessing because you don't realize how much tension is building up in your body. And then the mental health awareness becomes one piece of it. Because when you're not feeling good,
It's all
you're not performing well. So I'm encouraging the audience, if you are new to chiropractic, you don't have a chiropractor, you can find a chiropractor by going to our website, f4cp.org/find a chiropractor. Fabulous chiropractors all over this particular convention,
absolutely.
which is truly a blessing. Last question for you, LaShawn, which is really important to our audience, is as you have gone through chiropractic care and as you've been an Olympic champion, peak performance is always top notch moments. I want to hear in your words, because I think everybody needs just a taste of inspiration. Tell me what it's like to touch the last barrier and know that you won.
Hard work pays off. You know, you believe in. I achieved it. I knew it's going to take a team. Everything I've done, it was a team. Uh, I had the ability to work with great chiropractors, coaches, therapists over the years who first off let me know, hey, this is what's going to send the signal from your brain to your muscles. So this is the most important part of what you're doing. You can think about what you need to do all day long, but if that signal from your brain is not relating to your muscles, and with the QN you're not able to functionally move through that, then you lost. So I've been fortunate enough to have the whole package and the whole team with me, and I've been blessed and had a great career.
I think it's absolute phenomenal. Listen, I know you're in a very special movie as well. It's called The Aligned Athlete. I want to give a shout out to all of the people that are in that particular movie because it does tell a tale that is unmatched in chiropractic. It is something, if you haven't watched it, Aligned Athlete, look that one up because it is absolutely worth the watch. We cannot thank our Olympic athletes enough. They come to us. We have the gift and the grace of being able to treat them. High performance. Listen, you don't need to have pain to have the gain of what chiropractic is about to have. And one last piece of it is, he said investment. Investing in our profession and getting our ChiroThon goal to 250 so we can spread that message across the world that chiropractic benefits are real, they're important, they make Olympic champions, which is so important, but most importantly, it can change your life, the activities of daily living and how you perform. So you can get a lifestyle of gold medal performance. So I want to thank you all. 240, we're going to be back here. Don't forget, touch that little donate button. Every dollar matters. Every dollar counts. We want to be able to spread it around the world that there are LaShawn awesome moments ahead. And when we have those moments, we need to grasp them. We need to think about what does it take to make our life better. Meet me back here in a few short minutes, and we're going to have another fabulous guest. Thanks so much for joining us on this particular vignette.